I survived 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore, but every 5 days Minecraft version updates. Starting from Minecraft release version 1.0, going through the versions until the latest update 1.20. During my hardcore survival, I have managed to do things that seemed impossible. I broke the bedrock and broke the portal frames, made a whole ocean in Nether, and I got the most unique item in the game. So I started from Minecraft version 1.0. Day 1, and I am in Minecraft 1.0. Well, let's get some wood. As is the tradition of all Minecrafters, here are sticks, and I can make an axe out of them. And I have a wooden pickaxe. And now I need to get some cobblestones. Is that gravel? Is this what it looked like? Really? And after I got the cobblestones, I made some stone tools. In this version, I even made myself a sword. I think I'll need it. I also immediately made myself a furnace. I see some chickens. Let's get some food out of them. What? No sound of a hit? They just die. So far, I only see chickens. By the way, I can already see the swamp. I want to find a sheep. After chickens, I found cows. At first, I wanted to breed them, but then I decided to kill them because in hardcore, I really need any food. And there was a cow sleeping in a tree. How do you get up there? And there's a sheep in another tree. Well, that's a challenge. I have to kill it. And there was no sound of a hit. So I went to kill the sheep. I saw a lake and decided to jump in. I almost died. Seriously? The water did not save it? And to protect myself, I made myself leather boots. And I ate a cooked chicken. It won't help me if I fall, but I hope it will somehow save me. Since the chickens in this version do not react to wheat seeds, I collected their eggs near this lake. Those are some huge mountains. In this version, I can't run fast, so I crawled to the sheep. There's a creeper. Whoa. And I killed him, and here's my iron. I also got some coal. In the evening, I started to build a dirt house and saw an enderman. Well, a perfect dirt house for the first night. But I started to build the second floor, and then a creeper attacked me. I made a bed, killed the zombie, and finally went to bed. In the morning of the second day, after eating fried chicken, I found the creeper. Let's get away from him. You won't be able to get out of this cave anyway. I tried to get a wooden slab with an axe, but it didn't work. Is the wooden slab really mined with a pickaxe? The first release of Minecraft is full of surprises. And now it's time to build the second floor of my dirt house. I also made a roof for this dirt house. I have some scissors and I need some leaves. The roof looks too flat. I need to change it a bit. I decided to add some relief to the roof by adding some stairs. And then I need to make some kind of window. Well, I guess I can say that it suits me. And above the house will be a chicken pen that I started to build, but the roof looks much better. At the end of the second day, I added some leaves to the dirt house to make it look better. And this is what my house looks like. Of course, it doesn't look perfect, but it's our first version of Minecraft. I tried to add some flowers to the area of this house, but it did not save the situation. It looks even worse. Suddenly, the creeper learned to swim. You can swim, creeper? Really? No! And in my opinion, the best solution was to hide in my dirt house. And now I want to melt the sand. Now I'm going to finish chicken house. I'm going to get some cobblestones, and I'm going to make a roof with them. The chicken pen is ready. We can put the eggs in. I hope they work like in the new versions of Minecraft. So we have 4 chickens. Before they are born, they'll run away from my farm. I tried feeding them wheat seeds, but I can't do that in this version. After I got the wood, I finally made a double chest, and it will contain my most important resources. Let's make an iron pickaxe right now. Let's make a tunnel to the bottom right of this house and get some resources. And if the mobs are still spawning there, let's make a door. No, that doesn't work at all. Oh, that's good. And after mining coal, I immediately found iron. When I came back from the mine, I wanted to make a wheat farm. I have a hoe. Let's plant wheat. Really? I mean, in version 1.0, you can't even walk on the beds. And in the evening, I lit up most of the area near the house. On the 5th day, a chicken escaped from my chicken house. But I explained to it how difficult life is, and that it would be much better for it to live in this chicken house. So stay there. Yeah, I see the lava, and I see the customer on the barbecue. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. Nice. Redstone, iron, coal, lapis. There's so many things here, I can't get them all. I see diamonds. I did good work in the mine. By the way, I have a skin of Steve. When I got home, I made myself a diamond pickaxe. I think I'm going to need a diamond sword too, because it's just too overpowered until version 1.9. Let's get some more wheat seeds. Garden's done. Let's go to the mine. I have a diamond pickaxe. I see obsidian, and I'm sure I'll need it. Let's mine it. Day 6 has come, and it's time to change the version. But for that, I need a version machine that will change my versions of the game. So the version will be changed right now, and I want to make a portal to the Nether, somewhere right here, but everything has to be aligned, so it's all aligned. But I just realized that it is wooden and there might be problems, but let's put it there anyway. It won't fit here. By the way, we need to expand the room, and now to place the last 2 blocks of obsidian. And where's my flint and steel? Oh, this is the Nether version 1.1. It looks kind of empty. Back in the overworld, I made myself a bucket and got some water. I hope I can spill water in the Nether. No, I can't. My sheep, look what I have. By the way, I also have a chicken running after me. What's wrong? They ate my wheat, so I had to feed them this. And finally, the next day, I took them to my house. I threw them all in a pit so they couldn't escape. The sheep pen is ready. Now I can let them out. And look what I have. This is wheat. Come here. What a stupid intelligence the mobs have in this version. I finally managed to get them all in here. I don't need any chickens here. I have a sugar cane, and I can plant it. I love the animation of going to bed. You can only see the whole helmet. I went to the mine where I managed to get a lot of different resources. And somehow the 10th day has already come. By the way, in this version, you only need 1 bone meal to grow wheat from any growth stage. Day 11 has arrived, and the version should change now. I can do this in my version changer. Minecraft version 1.2. In this version, golems, ocelots, and jungles have been added. Let me make an iron golem to protect me. I need a pumpkin. I remember seeing one around here somewhere. Here it is. Did these pumpkins have a carved texture before? Let's put the pumpkin on top and a golem should spawn. And after I hit it, it shouldn't hit me. Everything seems to be working fine. Golem, there's a creeper. Hit it. Golem. I noticed that the golem doesn't work here at all. Why are you even here? You want to tell me? So I went looking for the jungle. And I found the jungle in a bugged chunk. Let's go up there. And the next day, I found a jungle tree and got its saplings. Let's do a fantastic trick with a bucket of water. Wow, I did it. That's great. Now let's plant the tropical tree. And I really miss cows. I need cows because I want to make a magic table and I need books for that. So let's go get some cows. But I didn't find any cows that day. And I finally found some cows. It's the 13th day and it took me a whole day to find them. And I'm 2,000 blocks away from my house. Well, cows, follow me. And so I carried them for 2 days. And they're fenced in. By the way, I already fed them and I have a mini cow. I'm in version 1.3 and there were added emeralds and also desert pyramids and jungle pyramids. And it's time to change the look of my house. I need to get a lot of wood. And then a golem suddenly attacked me. How long has it been aggressive towards me? And this rebellion has to stop. You'll learn that, you stupid piece of iron. I've begun to replace the dirt with planks. I've completely rebuilt the house, but the dirt, that's better. And this is what my house looks like. I also expanded my wheat farm and added more sugarcane. I tried to make a golden apple, but I failed. I think I need a golden nugget to make a golden apple. Does it really work like that? And what happens if I eat it? I only have regeneration buff, not extra hearts. In the evening, I harvested oak trees, hoping to get an apple. But all night long, I only managed to get 1 apple. I turned it into gold. By the way, I have been breeding cows here for a long time. I want to get the diamond armor, so let's go to the mine. And here are my first diamonds. And in the 2 days I was in the mine, I only got 6 diamonds. That's not very much. But now I have diamond pants, and I went back to get more diamonds. And this time I managed to get 12 diamonds. Now that's really much better. The next day I decided that there was not enough cows in my pen and went looking for cows for leather. I managed to find a total of 2 cows, so I gave up the idea. Day 21, which means I changed the version. In general, the 1.4 update was huge. But from the main one, I added a beacon and wither skeletons, mob heads, different food, and an anvil. And I want to make a mob farm to gain experience. I took a lot of cobblestones and let's find a place where there's more water. I found such a place. And now we need to make a hole where zombies will fall. And now I want to expand this area by 8 blocks in each direction. It's night, and I need to add torches so that a mob doesn't kill me by mistake. And now I can continue building. I ran out of cobblestones. I think I have some more cobblestones at home. Well, here we need to make 4 more platforms 1 level higher where the mobs themselves will spawn. Here are the platforms. And again, I run out of cobblestones. But the walls for this platform are almost finished. Now I'm pouring water so the mobs will flow into this pit. This is how it should look like. We can make the roof. And that's it. The roof is done. And I added an anti-spider system to the place where the mobs will spawn. And finally, I finished the mob farm. I see my first zombie to kill. I finally killed it. It was just 1 mob. The mob farm is not effective. And the next day, I went to the mine and I got some cobblestones and I built a platform on top of it so that I could be AFK while the mobs were spawning on the farm. And I added a ladder so I could climb up to that platform. I waited on that platform for a while. And how does the farm work there? The mobs just die. Looks like I have to level it up a lot. The next day, I harvested the wheat and replanted it. And I still didn't have enough wheat seed. In the old versions of Minecraft, so few wheat seeds fell from the wheat. It's a nightmare. Okay, I think it's time to kill some cows. And I only have 3 leathers. I'm still a long way from the enchanting table because I need 16 shelves, and each shelf needs 3 books. And for all that, I need up to 48 leathers. Because a book is made of 1 leather and 3 pieces of paper, and I can already make an enchanting table. Come to daddy. Since I didn't have room in my house, I made a separate room for the enchanting table. I put the enchanting table there and found that the room was too small. That's better. I managed to make 2 bookshelves, so let's put them up. I want to enchant a pickaxe, and I got an efficiency of 2. Not bad for 2 bookshelves. By the way, remember what this lava looks like? Because of the next version, its skin will change. Day 26, and the new version of Minecraft. Here's the new lava texture. And other new features in this version added quartz and various redstone mechanisms. Meanwhile, I went back to the mine to mine cobblestone to increase the mob farm. And I managed to get 4 diamonds. But my pickaxe broke. I need to build more bookshelves. And I increased the cow farm. I bred them and killed them. Now I have 2 more bookshelves. What's the enchantment? Efficiency 2 again? And farm over there is a complete piece of crap because most of the mobs spawn in the caves below it. And I have to destroy it and build a new one, but much higher. Let's destroy it. My inventory is full. Oh, Enderman! I need you. Where did you go? He seems to have disappeared. I went out last night to kill mobs to get a level. The next morning, I enchanted a pickaxe for efficiency 2 and unbreaking 2. Finally, something better than efficiency 2. On day 28, I destroyed the farm. I went to the AFK spot and started building a farm there. The base of the farm is built. This time I improved it and added a second platform level, and now I need trapdoors. I killed the mobs and enchanted the axe. After that, I got 2 stacks of wood. When I returned to the farm, I put the wood in and built the roof of the farm. I made an anti-spider system and lit the roof. And before I change the version, I will make some golden apples. Because crafting is changing in the next update. Because now, apples are made from nuggets. And then, they will be made from ingots. I managed to make 3 apples. And now I have version 1.6. And here have been added carpets, different clay, and horses. And there is also a block of coal and a haystack. Well, there are a lot of mobs here now, and the farm is working well. But I need to add hoppers so they can collect loot in chests. And somehow, I need to add hoppers here. I'm going to lower the platform a few levels. Because here will be a platform for loot, and here will be chests and hoppers. Wow, there are a lot of mobs. I like this farm. And now that I can level up enough, I need to add as many shelves as I can to my enchanting table. So I went looking for cows. And that's how the seeds overlap because of the version change. And in some places I have a bugged shadow. Oh, unbugged. In the evening, I added 3 more bookshelves to the enchanting table, but I decided it was not enough and killed the cows. Now I have 3 more bookshelves. I was looking for cows, but I found dogs, and now I have 2 dogs. Well, let me take you to my house. You stay here, and I will continue to look for cows. I didn't find any cows, so I went to the mob farm. On days 34 and 35, I enchanted my armor, and now I am in version 1.7, and a lot of biomes have been added. Different structures, flowers, trees, and glass. By the way, I have already grown a tropical tree and a spruce, and I still have 2 pieces of armor to enchant. Why did snow appear on the mountains? So it must have been one of the updates. And I enchanted the chest for protection 2 and unbreaking 3. Wow, those are really cool enchantments. I checked Wikipedia and this update actually added snow to the mountains. I guess my world is already falling apart. My bed is strangely bugged. I enchanted the last piece of armor, and for some reason, I still have Steve's skin. I need to enchant the bow, and then I'm ready to go to the Nether. Power 2 and unbreaking 2. I like this kind of enchantment. Okay, I'm in hell for the first time, and it's pretty awful, but I can see the fortress and the blazes. I need to get to the blazes as soon as possible, and I found the spawner right away. It's time to kill them to get the blaze rods. Well, I have 21 blaze rods, and now I can go and mine the ender pearls. And on day 38, I got the achievement of mining a tree for the first time. As you can see, the achievement system has been added to this version. And here are 4 more bookshelves. Now my enchanting table is at the maximum level. In the evening, I went looking for endermen, but I could only find 2 endermen. One of them just disappeared after getting hit. And while I'm waiting for the night, I want to level the area here, because I want to build a house here. Let's kill the endermen while they're still spawning. And during the whole night, I managed to kill 3 endermen, and I got only 1 ender pearl. On the 40th day, I managed to kill 4 endermen. I saw horses in the pyramid for the first time, and I only got 2 ender pearls out of those endermen. Version 1.8. This update adds monuments in the ocean, rabbits, endermen, different variations of doors and fences, and I want to get to level 30 to enchant the pickaxe. A few days ago, I made a mob farm, but there are no mobs here, and no endermen either. Due to the version change, my portal stopped working. I finished farming the mob farm to level 30, and let's enchant the pickaxe. Let's put the pickaxe down. What does that mean? Lapis is used here now. Did they do that in 1.8? Efficiency 3. Really? Nice enchantment. But now I don't spend all 30 levels. I only spend 3. So I tried to enchant some of the iron pickaxes to get a pickaxe for fortune. Yes, the fortune enchantment. With fortune, I can now go to the mine and see how many diamonds I can get. Also, my armor is about to break. And this time I managed to get 14 diamonds. You had red colors. Why is it so dark orange? Well, this mob farm needs to be increased. I'm not lucky at all with enchanting, and I really need the level. And here I am going to make a copy of the farm that will redirect the mobs to the central drain. Finally, I finished this farm. Let's see how it works. Only 2 zombies. Something is wrong. They get stuck in the trap doors. And to fix it, I have to make signs. Version 1.9. And the combat mechanics have changed. This version adds the end city, chorus, fruit, and elytras. I can also make a shield now. I replaced the trap door with signs, so it should work now. And here's the new combat mechanic, by the way. I actually like it better. On the night of day 46, I went to kill some endermen to get some ender pearls from them. Here the skeleton killed the creeper and the disc fell out. And finally I see this enderman. Here comes the ender pearl, and I see another enderman. The next day, I made a place on the mob farm to spawn more mobs, and now there are a lot of mobs there. Since I was already level 30, I decided to enchant a diamond sword, and I got almost the best enchantments for that sword. Yeah! The next day, I built a ladder to the AFK spot. After that, I farmed mobs, enchanted items, and at the end of the day, I went to the mine to mine diamonds. On my way out of the mine, something very unexpected happened. What the heck? From my reaction, you can understand that I shit myself and just ran away. And I wanted to take this skeleton horse, tame it, and bring it home somewhere, but not this. On day 50, I continued killing mobs and enchanting my items. And now I'm in version 1.10. I added magma blocks, desert zombies, and winter skeletons, as well as polar bears and ancient remnants. I personally have never seen them. Didn't even know they existed. I'm digging in the mine, and the dog comes to me. What are you doing here? That's right, stay here. Don't come out anymore. There's a desert near my house. We can look for new zombies not far away. There must be new zombies around here somewhere. I see them here. This is what they look like. After that, I tried to find strays, but I never found any strays in the winter biomes. 53 and 54 days passed killing mobs, enchanting tools and armor, and farming endermen. I found a black and purple square in a chest and took it, but I couldn't take it. Blue prey on version 1.10 be like, this mysterious thing can kill anyone with a single glance. Well, we can get it somewhere. At this rate, I'm going to have a collection of broken items. I already have 8 ender pearls, and hopefully that's enough to find the portal to the end. And I need somewhere to go. Where is it? It's at the bottom. Then we can dig down and find the stronghold. I found it. Now we just have to find the library and the portal to the end. Here's the library. Oh, I found the magic torch. It's only version 1.10 and there's a lot of weird stuff going on. This torch literally hangs in the air. I have my skin now. In 1.10, I have my skin now. Look, I've become a torch. And here's the portal. I threw in all the ender eyes I had, and I have 4 more to add. And to know where the portal is, I made myself a marker like in the good old days. And now I can farm the enderman. Just 1 enderman a night. And while I'm waiting for nightfall, I want to prepare the area for my future home. Let's get up here and start leveling. And my shovel broke. By the way, I had a shovel in my chest somewhere. Here it is, my enchanted shovel. I managed to get 4 pearls that night. It's already day 56, which means I have to change the version. And I have changed the version to 1.11. And it added shulker boxes, a new structure of the estate with evil inhabitants, llamas, and totems of the undying. Now I need a lot of bone meal to grow wheat. It ran out too fast. How nice that I have a farm with mobs on which skeletons also spawn. I managed to get almost a stack of bread from them. That should be enough to fight an ender dragon. In the evening, I went to the portal, and here is the majestic pillar where my portal is. Now it's time for me to slay the dragon. First, I have to find all the ender crystals. I see one already. Ooh, I got one. Now let's blow up the other one. Why don't you blow it up? In this version, the arrows don't go through the bars. I have to do everything myself. Are you stupid? What the hell? Uh-oh, there's only one left. Finally, now I can kill it. I finally killed it, and the long-awaited experience. For one cool thing, I have to get the egg. I need to make a piston. To do it somehow, I need to rearrange the iron with redstone. And there it is! All good. With a piston, we take the egg and go to the Nether. But first, I have to get the obsidian so I don't lose my world. And done! Let's go straight up here. I found the highest place up to the hip, and now I need ender pearls. And this portal brought me back to some cave. And while I was running to the portal to the end, I saw a zombie villager and threw him into the boat. I built him up so he wouldn't die from the sun. I'm going to need him. I forgot I could find endermen at the end, so I spent the evening leveling the area near my future home. Okay, let's kill the enderman. Now we can return to the Nether. Let's go to the top and throw the ender pearl. Oops, I'm on the bedrock. I better make a portal in case I want to get back to the overworld. I came here because before version 1.13, you could break a bedrock with a dragon egg. Well, let's make a bedrock breaking mechanism. Yes, that's the mechanism, and I need to add a dragon egg to it. And if I understand correctly, by reducing the load to 2 chunks and moving away from there. As you can see, I can't see the egg at all. If you pull this lever, the bedrock will disappear. Well, go ahead. I think I did something wrong. Let's try again. What if we pull the lever twice? It really broke the bedrock. Wow, I broke the bedrock. Now I want to make a huge 3x3 block pit. Well, I've broken one layer of 3x3 blocks, and it turns out there's at least one more layer here. So now I have to break all the layers of bedrock. And now I have to get the egg. It's here somewhere. The egg is not here. I've been all over the tunnel, but I haven't found the dragon egg. Well, let's change the version of Minecraft. And in version 1.12, added terracotta, concrete and cement, multicolored beds, illusionist, which is impossible to spawn without cheats, and a parrot. I have wheat seeds, and let me try to find a parrot. There was a jungle biome in here somewhere. Here's the jungle biome. Not finding a parrot, I went home. I have a stack and a half of bread, and I'm not sure I'll have enough when I search the end city. So let's build an auto fishing farm. And in order to be able to stand on this auto fishing station, I have to light up the area in front of the house. And the next day, I enchanted myself a fishing rod. Ooh, that's pretty cool. And I fished until all hours of the night. What did I get for fishing for almost a whole day? Wow, an enchanted book, protection 3. I guess we can go on till tomorrow. The saddle fell out, that's good. Now we can go to the end. There's the portal to the main island. Now we have to carefully throw the ender pearls in. I did it, and I see the chorus fruit. The first thing I did was to confuse the chorus flower and the chorus fruit. And now we have to find the end city. I'm about to run out of cobblestones, and I can't even see a hint of the end city. I'm running out of cobblestones, and it's taking so long to get to the end city. Seriously. Did I really find it? I can see its silhouette right here, and there's even a ship. I'm so lucky. And there's another end city right next to it. Again with the ship. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like this. I got on the ship right away. By the way, I have to kill the shulkers to get the shulker boxes, and I'll get the alchemy table as well. Here come the elytras, and I have to get the dragon's head. So we put the elytras on, and on day 65, I'm finally with the elytras. It's an incredible feeling when I can just fly. In one of the chests, I found a helmet on mending. Before the 1.14 update with the villagers, this is the coolest enchantment you can find. Since 1.14, it's very easy to get mending from the librarian. Wow, it's a top pickaxe. Mending, efficiency 4, and unbreaking 3. And I got another elytras as well. Somewhere around here was a portal to the central island, and this is where I found it. By the way, I'm going to bed now. Well, first of all, I think I need to make a village because I wanted to make a house here. This house is a bit out of my plans, so it's better to have a village for villagers here. And for this village, I need cobblestones and planks. Well, I'll see if I have any planks and cobblestones. I don't have any planks. I need to get wood. I've made 3 shulker boxes, but I still have to cut down this forest that's even here. Okay, now it's clear and I can build a village of villagers. I thought this would look better. Well, it looks better, but I think if it was made of cobblestones and the inside was made of wood, it would be even better. Yeah, well, yeah, it looks better, but I'd still replace the roof. Well, that's fine with me. And we're going to build a house like that. So I plowed the way to this village and built 2 of these houses. I see a zombie villager and I have to throw him in the boat right away. And you sit there in the boat waiting for me to cure you. And by morning, I've built 3 more houses in that village. Well, the village is ready and we have to do something about it. Where did you go? There was a zombie villager here a few minutes ago. Okay, are the others still here? Well, the zombie villager is here, and in order not to lose him as well, I have to heal him. Ooh, scary sounds. He should be healed soon, and he is healed. That's a good thing. By the way, the portal frames have the same properties as the bedrock. That means I can destroy them, but I still haven't found the dragon egg, so I moved right here and returned what's mine. Now we can definitely destroy the portal frames. As you can see, these frames, and I want to destroy them. In fact, I'll be able to create a dupe mechanism and a lot of different things. Yeah, I'd better build the portal myself so I don't get stuck. Nothing like that happened, everything will be fine. The mechanism itself is ready. All that's left is to add the egg and activate it. Give this signal and the portal frame should be destroyed. Ooh, got it. It's destroyed. Since the portal frame is destroyed just like the bedrock, I won't show you the whole process. Oh, the frameless portal is finished. Well, in the future, I plan to make it into some kind of duper or something. Well, now we can go change the version, because it's time for me to make a 1.13 version. I'm on version 1.13, and this is one of the biggest updates. Basically, everything ocean related has been added, namely turtles, dolphins, drowning, tridents, seaweed, and more. The next day, I went in search of the village, because I had only 1 villager. And I see horses. I had a saddle at home somewhere. Whoa, 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 that's a llama. Will it eat wheat seeds? Take the wheat seed. Let's put the horse in the saddle and let's go. Here comes the village of villagers. I made a portal to move them quickly. And in the Nether, I made a path one way. Then I realized I was going the wrong way and made a path the other way. Now I feel like I'm going the wrong way again. I better check the coordinates from the first portal. Yes, I was digging in the wrong place to begin with. I'm really tired of digging. This is the second pickaxe I've broken. Wow, I can finally swim that fast? What an imba. Is it the enchantment on my shoes? A few versions ago, I put a strange enchantment on my boots. And now I realize it's Depth Strider. In the meantime, I got this villager home this evening. Only one villager so far, but the 1.14 update is coming soon and I'm going to need them badly. So I hope to finish this path from my house to the villager's village soon. The next day, I enchanted the pickaxe to Unbreaking 3, and I also enchanted my elytras. Cool, now I can finally repair my pickaxe. And now we're going to make a very simple farm here. Cool, now I can just look at the endermen and kill them so I can repair all my tools. Well, my pickaxe is the only thing that can be repaired. The anvil is broken, but I have a super cool diamond pickaxe. I've been digging the wrong way for 6 months. Oh, come on. And it's time for a version change. So I'm in version 1.14. And the first thing I see is that the crops have changed. And it's wheat again. Finally, it's wheat. I'm so used to it. I love it so much. And this old one was so horrible. I really didn't like it. And there are new villagers and raids on the village. And I also added a bamboo forest, pandas, cats, forest berries, and lots of profession blocks. Here I see it's already changed. By the way, I'm going to make him a librarian now. I have to go to the library and get some bookshelves. Okay, come on. I need some mending books. He won't lose his job. He should lose his profession. Turns out that feature was added in 1.16 or something. It just doesn't change professions. This weed looks so cool. I love it compared to the old one. You know. And finally, I was able to connect the two roads. By the way, I finally figured out why I'm being teleported to the cave. There's an ocean above, and I have to place some kind of platform, and then I'll appear there instead of here. Like, there's a platform right here, and that's where I'm teleported to. Oh, that's right. Cool. The next day, I tried to take the villager home, but he got stuck between the portal and the wall. I carried him all the way, and he just died. But the second time was more successful. Stay away from the fence, please. Thank you. You don't look like a librarian. You're just some kind of fool. I gave the second villager the profession of librarian, and he had the enchantment for the trident. God forbid, what kind of crap is he selling? The way I see it, I get no effect from them. I just have them. Do you even get bread? Oh, love. And where is all that? And you'll have love. Well, where's my little villager? I want to be sure of my future. No, he broke up with him. Here's a bed. What are you doing? I went behind the camera to get elytras and other resources in the end city. You can see them in this shulker. Meanwhile, I went in search of the pillager outpost. By the way, I see a huge deserted village and a desert pyramid, which I looted. There's already a second pyramid. I see a third pyramid, and it's not terracotta, it's wool. It looks like this pyramid is an old generation pyramid, before the upgrade with terracotta. By the way, I found a very interesting place where there are a lot of biomes that were uploaded at different times. Finally, I found this outpost. I hoped the pillager with the banner would spawn quickly, but it did not spawn until the next morning. And on the way home, I mined a magma block in the ocean to automate the mob farm later. That's about how they're going to die, but I'd better use a campfire because I can see that the loot doesn't fall into the hoppers. And all night I've been killing mobs in the mob farm to get enough arrows for the raid. Well, I'm ready to start the raid. The first wave was pretty easy. The second wave wasn't too hard either. The third wave was harder, especially if that Ravager didn't get stuck. Wow, there's a whole bunch of them coming through. What a lifesaver this river is that they can't just swim across. I had enough arrows for this minute, but I'm not sure I'll have enough for the next wave. Why are there so many of them? That's it, enough epic. The last mob of the fourth wave was an evoker, which I killed and got a totem from. The fifth wave was super hard and I almost died, but I lived 500 days in hardcore for a reason, and I killed the last mob of that raid. And the villager actually gave me the hero of the village buff. By the way, I didn't have time to tell you, but in the 1.15 update, we got bees. Yes, that's a big update. But let's try it. First, I killed a lot of skeletons to get bone meal. Turns out the tree has to be grown from the flower, and there's only a 5% chance of getting a beehive. And after about the 10th tree, I managed to get one. Bees need flowers, so let's grow one here. And I'm going to put a dispenser on it. So I see 3 bees in there. While they're at it, I can try to make another hive. Yeah, I got lucky. Putting up a sapling. Well, I'm not so lucky anymore. And I put in another dispenser. I did that so they wouldn't bite me and die when I stole honey from them. I fed them and they became friendly with me. I'm waiting for the other one to fly away. Here we go. Bee love. A little bee. It's so small. Anyway, we're going to live here. Oh, I'm the beekeeper. Come on. So I made a homemade beehive. Let's put it somewhere over here. And I made everything in this update. It's so small. 86 days and I'm about to switch to version 1.16. Well, I'm in version 1.16, and this version has changed Nether and also added Netherite, new structure, and new mobs. And I'm going to get Netherite. You're pissing me off, Gast. Oh, I see a piglin. Hello. I already killed him. And I'm going to use the dynamite I got from the desert pyramids to mine for ancient debris. And I immediately found debris. 3 of them. That was a pleasant surprise. I found another one just by digging. And 2 more pieces. And from all that dynamite, I managed to get 6 pieces of ancient debris. I made another 41 pieces of TNT and 2 more debris, and I got 12 of them. That's enough for my armor. By making a smithing table, I can change my diamond armor to netherite armor. So now we can say I'm all netherite. And now I can switch versions. Well, not in 5 days this time, because I've got some work to do. Version 1.17, and this time I'm on Snapshot. In 1.17, they added azaleas, copper, amethyst, and more. But I'm interested in the glow lichen. With the glow lichen in this snapshot, I can do something cool with it. Now let's go find that glow lichen. This is where I think the new chunks are already. And let's try to find the cave. So I see some kind of quarry, and there's something glowing. It was just what I needed. You can use the bone meal to multiply it and scissors to mine it. Well, a stack and a half should be enough for me, I think. I see lava. Let's get some. I've got all the buckets. Now just watch. I take a block like this, I put a block over there, and something goes wrong. Okay, I just did it wrong. First the lava. There's water in the nether. And now if I put water in there and break 2 cobbles here, there's a 2x2 block water source. Okay, remember when I broke the bedrock? Let me make a big pool of water over there. There's just no bedrock here. Now let's make a big cool pool. And now if I break this, there's a pool of water. Now we can make it super huge. Now it's all one big source of water. It's cool to dig above the bedrock, but let's do it right in the nether. And I found the perfect place to fill it with water. Lava over here, water over here. This is how I'm going to get water all over the place. This is the lake. This is what it's going to be. Now there's a lot of water, but not enough. Now the ocean is ready, so I have to build a house somewhere here. You see a little island. I want to build a house there. Yes, and for that I need materials. After I took the resources, I went back to the nether and started contouring this island with dirt. This island is finished, and I want to add a house here. The house is ready, but there are not enough windows. Also, I don't think grass grows here, so I need to get some more grass. And the island with the house and the lake near the water is ready. Well, I have nothing to do with this version, and we can switch to 1.18. Update 1.18, and the most important thing here, added the deep level. Namely, that the bedrock level is now reduced from 0 to -64 height. Actually, update 1.17 and 1.18 is the update of caves and mountains, so let me show you the new caves and mountains. And here I found a new cave. Look how big it is. I've been flying here for a few tens of seconds and it's not ending. It's just getting bigger. By the way, I want to find another azalea. It should have landed here somewhere. There's an azalea, and below it is a moss biome. In this case, it's a huge cave with a moss biome. Here's another example of what caves look like in 1.18. Caves we found, now I can go home. And I went to the mine to mine deep slate. And with the deep slate above, I built a warehouse. It's just that my house is all filled up. And at least in the mine, I can make some storage. Now I have to get ready to meet the warden. So I need apples. I've been leveling up all day to enchant my hoe. And I enchanted it with an efficiency of 4. And with it, I can get leaves right away and get a lot of apples. It's time to upgrade to version 1.19. So I'm in version 1.19 of Minecraft, and they've added the warden and the deep dark. And there's also the structure of that deep dark. I want to try to find the deep dark biome, or at least a new swamp. But a whole day of flying with elytras didn't give me anything, so I decided to return home. The next day, I was mining deep slate for my new house. I also need dark oak to build my house. I spent the whole day building the house, but I never finished it. Finally, on the 100th day, I finished it completely. Then I leveled the landscape of the house and moved in to live there. Recently, a new version of Minecraft 1.20 was released, and so I decided to survive for a few more days to make the video more complete. And in the 1.20 update, they added a new cherry biome, a sniffer and a camel, and they also modified bamboo to be a full-fledged wood. The first thing I want to do is find the cherry biome. How much the world is broken here. Oh my god, I even have a full river in the desert now. And I found this cherry biome, by the way. It is located only in the mountains. Then I decided to get some cherry trees and build a small house to see how good this wood is for building. At night, I remembered that in 1.20, archaeology was added. and I want to find a new type of sand. After a little time of searching, I found a small structure in which I found a strange sand. After digging in the sand, I managed to find a sniffer egg. The next day, I planted a bamboo I had found on the road recently at home and put the sniffer egg in it. Then I spent the whole day growing bamboo. On day 103, I built 2 bamboo houses. That's how my 103 days of survival on all versions of Minecraft from the oldest to the newest passed. And I would like to thank you for watching.